Hi, hiya. Excuse me. I'm just back from a walk with Maisie. She's very dirty on the couch at the moment. Oh, my name is Anya Devine. Thanks for joining me. If it's your first time here, you're more than welcome. I wanted to be a little bit higher because I think it looks odd with my face just floating. Anyway, I can't do that really. I'll just do this. It's a slightly sore squat. Anyway, I'm painting these daisies, chrysanthemums, whatever you want to call them, in a blue jug. Started in acrylic this morning, and I just came back there and I saw all the paint is out. I'm waiting on Lily getting ready, and so I thought I'll just do 10 minutes. Oh, maybe. Sorry. It's Callum's birthday today, Erin's boyfriend Callum, and Maisie was just starting to eat the envelope there. So for his card. Okay. So I'm going to use some oil paint. It's ready. All the oil paint is out here, and I'm just going to do some 10 minutes or something like that. And Maisie's going to sit quietly. I'll just show you her actually, because you would have heard the carry on this morning. Oh, up. Go on. There she is. She got into the river and got very dirty on her walk. Didn't you, Maisie? Okay. So, back to the painting. Okay, so you can just about see the daisies and what I'm doing. I'll bring you a wee bit closer. Okay. All right, thanks very much for joining me here. It's always a pleasure. Right, so I put out some more tarps. The living room is smelling a bit like tarps now. I really do want to get the low odor stuff. There's a thing called Sans Odor, French. And there's also one that's made from lemon juice, I think, called Zest It. That's easier on the environment as well, so that'll be my plan, to get some more of that for the next oil painting. But for now, I recycle it anyway, so it's not gone down the drain or anything like that, obviously. Okay, so I'm looking at the shape of the space made between the flowers and the background. The flowers and the jug, sorry. So I'm going to start with that, I think. This is oil paint now. Up until now it's been only acrylic. So I'm going to mix cadmium red and alizarin crimson together with some white in order to create a colour that'll work for the background there. And I'm going to make it meet this petal. Oh, here she comes. Now, you know, if you tuned in earlier, that Lily's getting a bit impatient with me using the living room as a studio. But I did say to her, before we go out, I'll just do 10 minutes. Lily, do they know now that I'm on the video, just in case? Thanks. Okay. I think it's there.
Yeah, I think it's... I think you're there.
Lily, I think it's in the plug, in the adapter.
Oh, I don't know where it is.
Where you left it.
No, I don't. Oh, no.
So I'm making that a little bit lighter with some more titanium white.
Is it? Oh, you're playing with the toy.
Look at the state of her, Lily.
Oh my god. Such a fucking state.
Okay, and now I'm going to make it a little bit brighter.
No.
Because up here.
No.
Actually, after the last video, I ended up doing some shadows in acrylic as well, in the white, that you didn't see. So.
I meant to hit your face.
Yeah, Lily, not funny. Lily.
It's just chocolate. Pardon me. It's just chocolate. Maisie, stop it. Go away.
Okay, so I'm going to mix the cadmium red
It's not you.
and the white together.
Just be like, oh no, why you're raising your daughter like that?
Right, so mixing the cadmium red with the white, I'm getting a colour that's going to be brighter for up here. Let's see now. Because I think it's a bit lighter at the top. Right, Lily, go and stop that. Come on, she's hitting the painting and everything.
I don't control where she runs. Do you not like the smell, Maisie? Do you not like that smell?
I don't like that smell. What is it?
Deodorant.
Please stop spraying it, Lily. It
Stop
stinks.
spraying my hair now. It's all shampoo.
Okay, so I'm using a bit. This is a little bit disappointing, this colour. I thought it would be brighter.
Oh, poor Anya. She got the disappointing colour. Is Anya really annoyed with me today, Maisie? Yeah, she's really annoyed.
I'm talking about being annoyed with the colour,
She's
but
very
yes, I'm
frustrated
annoyed
with
with you as well because
She's
you're
so
carry on.
frustrated. Isn't she? Oh,
Right,
poor Anya.
I'm going to bring some of that red across here.
Okay, drop. Drop it. Good girl. Go get it. There we go. Drop it. Oh my god, Maisie, you're so dark.
But I think it's going to be okay, the background colour, even although it's a bit pastelish.
It's gonna be alright. You want to colour your eyelashes, maybe?
So that's quite nice with a bit more of the red in it. Okay.
Midnight's angry today. Like someone else I know.
Midnight's angry every day. Well, I think I'm justified, Lily, in
It's
fairness.
called Midnight now.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay.
Lily will leave a tree. Lily will leave a tree.
What time is it right now?
Oh, it's 7 minutes.
Yeah, so I've got 7 minutes. So stop your carry on. So 7 minutes to do some of the flowers.
Hey, no.
I might actually do a bit more to the jug as well. Yeah, I think I want to darken the shadows in the jug there, where the flowers are casting shadow. So I'm using the Van Dyke brown and cerulean blue, and a little bit of this. I think it's alizarin crimson, something like that. And that's going to come up to meet the brightness of the white flowers. Put her into the hole there, Lily.
Oh, out. 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 Oh, listen to me! Oh, Mum, stop.
So some of the dark
I'm not
up
playing.
to meet the brightness on the white flowers.
Out. Why she got
So it
paint
does
on her
two
hair then?
things.
Have you been secretly painting her to change your pen? Have Mum been painting?
So the shadow here does two things. It's casting the flower is casting a shadow onto the jug, which makes us know that the flower is standing out in relief. And it'll stand out. The second thing is it'll make it stand out in even more relief when I paint the white petals later on.
You've got nowhere to go, Maisie. You've got nowhere to go. No. Just bet me now. No. Out. Out. No.
Right, close the door.
What are we? I'm not going to finish that thing then.
Lily.
So sorry, Anya.
Okay, a bit of burnt sienna into that now would hopefully give me a shadow for the cast shadow of the jug on the table.
I'm really impatient. Where are we going?
I'm going to talk to people about the painting now for the next, how long have we? Until 3 minutes. And then I'm talking to you about what we're doing. Okay, so this is burnt sienna and cerulean blue.
My hands smell like the dog's then.
And I'm putting it on for the shadow. Cast by the jug. I don't know why the shadow's going straight down. It should be like the light is coming from here mostly. It's a reflection more than a shadow, I think. So it's a bit weird. I don't know if I want it to be so dominant. Alright. I mean, really, I want to kind of subdue the edges there so that actually the main thing, the main clarity is up here. I'm just putting some turps on the paper towel there to clean off the jug a little bit again. Okay, now, what am I doing now? I'm going to get a smaller brush and I'm going to pick up, you know, I think I want to do something more to the centers. Lily, could you turn that off or down, please? I'm just going to make something a little bit more shadowed for the whites of the flowers. Off or down, Lily? See, that's a sigh of exasperation, that one.
Oh, poor Anna.
Poor Lily, when I decide not to buy anything for you when we're out and about.
Oh, what's the point in going out and about then?
Because I can buy something up for myself.
I don't want it.
Right. Peace for 2 minutes while I do this. So shadow in there. Some of the triangles between the petals being in shadow really helps to make them read as three-dimensional. Just between that deodorant and the turps, there's an awful smell in here. Let it go and please turn off the phone just now.
Oh, Jesus Christ, get out of it. Why are you looking at me like
Because I'm really irritated with you, that's why.
Mama,
Just turn the phone off. I've asked you a few times.
I wonder where I get that from.
Yeah, your dad.
That's really irritating, Mum.
Go and just don't turn on the phone for the last little while.
Okay, it's off.
Thank you.
You can't see that. It's on.
Okay, so I'm going to put some white on for the petals. I'll just be here for another 10 minutes if I don't get what I want done in these few minutes. But I think I will because Lily's not turned it off. Okay, so I'm picking up some white oil paint to really establish the brightness of these petals. A little bit of lemon yellow got stuck in the white. But I think it's alright because it has got that kind of bright whiteness about it. Okay, so there's some bright white petals on that side. Create a V shape of white in between the shadow, in between the petals that have more shadow on them. So it's quite nice because it shows they're in a different plane, I think. So it's gone a little bit dirty, so I'm making a cleaner white to go on there. Let's go back to the red. There's something disappointing, like I said, about the red. Let's make it redder, more colourful. Important to have your brushes clean. That one wasn't very clean there. And this is cadmium red that I'm using. It's turned into a beautiful day after all. It started out a bit rainy and on the walk, and then the sun came out. It was much more pleasant. And yesterday was fierce dull altogether. We had a very wet walk. So I could do with establishing a bit more clearly the darks and the white, maybe. Just finding the edge where the flowers meet the red of the background. Okay, so if I wanted to make a grey colour now with the red that's on the brush, I would just put in the opposite. So I put in some cerulean blue into that red and see if that will work for a dark. I think it does actually, it's quite a good grey colour.
It's 5 past.
Is it 5 past now?
It is 5 past now.
So Lily,
So
the countdown, 2 minutes. Will you please feed Maisie, love? And then we'll head.
No.
She's only had breakfast.
Can you turn it off?
Well, in that 2 minutes, you don't have to feed her. Just give me 2 minutes to finish this off. Please let me have 2 minutes to finish this off. Thank you. Minutes, not seconds.
No, it's like I want to feed. And then open in my head.
So this dark now I'm putting underneath the daisies to give them a bit more contrast with the bright beyond. I need to get a new set of these brushes because they're all splaying at the ends, and I like it when they're clear at the end to make a clean edge. Okay. Put a bit more ultramarine blue into that grey, because I don't want it to have any of the red really in it, because that's in the background and I want it to be clearly different from the background. Shadow there. Just dot a few shadows in and then I'll say goodbye. So I'm half closing my eyes now to see where the shadows on the white flowers are. Just here and there, there's some darks, some grey spots. Pressing with my finger helps to subdue the shadow again, because the darks are best described with thinner paint really. So we're going to get some brownies for Callum for his birthday. Callum is Erin's boyfriend. And Erin is my middle daughter. Lily is the youngest, and then Hope is in Edinburgh. She's 24. Okay, maybe a little bit more shadow here. do something before I go to make the green a little bit greener. In the middle. And make the green a little bit darker, I should say. Just putting a bit of cadmium yellow into the ultramarine blue there. Make it a bit darker there as well. And here, and here. Okay. Alright, that's it. That's what I'm going to do today. And there's quite a bit more I could do on the surface of the piano there. Maybe just an indication of a shadow. Right, let's go. Just say goodbye. Okay, right. So it's goodbye from me and goodbye from Lily. Over there. Yeah, she's all bashful now. At midnight on the windowsill. Right, so we'll see you later, and thanks very much for watching. I'm going to just show you a bit closer what happened there. Oh God. Forgot I stuck the microphone onto the back so the lead didn't go in front of the thing. I just take it out. Okay. So
Mom!
that's what happened.
Bye guys, bye. See you later.
And this is what I was looking at. Here we are. And that's what I was listening to over there. Carry on. Okay. All the very best. See you tomorrow. Bye.